Hello, Leslie here. Have you ever considered that your faith in God is an incredible thing and can work wonders or even miracles in your life? There are many passages in the Bible that tell us of people being cured of their illnesses because they believe Jesus was capable of curing them. For instance, the example of the blind man seeing again recorded in Mark 10, verses 51 and 52. Jesus asked him, "What do you want me to do for you?" The blind man said to him, "Rabboni, that I may see again." Jesus said to him, "Go your way, your faith has made you well." Immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the way. In verse 52, Jesus has plainly told the blind man it is his faith that has made him well. Notice Jesus did not tell the man he was cured, but instead he just stated it was the man's own faith that gave him his sight. We must not underestimate the incredible power of faith in Jesus Christ. Another vital aspect of having faith is to ask with the right motives. To just seek something for your own pleasure is certain to fail, as we see in James 4, verse 3. You ask and don't receive because you ask with the wrong motives, so that you may spend it on your pleasures. Therefore, your motives need to be right and your faith needs to be real, because if it is not, you cannot please God with a phony faith. This is evident from the following scriptures, Hebrews 11:6 and James 1:6. In Hebrews 11:6 it says, "Without faith it is impossible to be well-pleasing to him. For he who comes to God must believe that he exists and that he is a rewarder of those who seek him." Then in James 1:6, "But let him ask in faith, without any doubting, for he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven by the wind and tossed." If you have no faith, then you do not know what Jesus can do for you. Your uncertainty will leave you wondering if Jesus actually has the power to grant you your wishes of a cure. You must have a strong faith and belief in Jesus. One of the greatest stories of healing faith is found in the book of Mark, chapter 5, verses 25 through 34. Here the woman who had an issue of blood for 12 years, she did not ask Jesus to heal her, and she did not openly approach him, but she secretly approached him from behind and just touched his clothes. Read about this incredible instance starting in Mark 5, verse 25. A certain woman who had an issue of blood for 12 years and had suffered many things by many physicians and had spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. Having heard the things concerning Jesus, came up behind him in the crowd and touched his clothes. For she said, "If I just touch his clothes, I will be made well." Immediately the flow of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of her affliction. Immediately Jesus perceived in himself that the power had gone out from him, turned around in the crowd and asked, "Who touched me or my clothes?" His disciples said to him, "You see the multitude pressing against you, and you ask, 'Who touched me?'" He looked around to see her who had done this. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what had been done to her, came and fell down before him and told him all the truth. He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be cured of your disease." Please notice the importance of verse 29. Because of her faith in the healing power of Jesus, she was cured of a health problem the second she touched the cloak of Jesus. Only after this did Jesus turn around to see who had touched him. Then the woman confessed it was her who had done this. Then Jesus makes the all-important and powerful statement in verse 34. "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be cured of your disease." Next, let us consider the two blind men who followed Jesus and asked him to have mercy on them. When Jesus asked them if they believed he could give them their sight, they replied, "Yes, Lord." Then Jesus told them this amazing statement, "According to your faith be it done to you." Read Mark 9 verses 27 to 31 for this amazing story. So starting in Mark 9 verse 27. As Jesus passed by from there, two blind men followed him, calling out and saying, "Have mercy on us, Son of David." When he had come into the house, the blind men came to him. Jesus said to them, "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" They told him, "Yes, Lord." Then he touched their eyes, saying, "According to your faith be it done to you." Their eyes were opened. Jesus strictly commanded them, saying, "See that no one knows about this." But they went out and spread abroad his fame in all that land. Notice here Jesus told these men to tell no one about the cure he had given them. But I guess they were so excited about receiving their sight, they could not contain themselves and just wanted the world to know what Jesus had done for them. I think I would react the same way. How could you possibly keep such an event to yourself? And anyway, surely your friends and family would notice if you were blind, but now you can see. Jesus performed many other miracles, and some of them were recorded for us so we can believe in Jesus and have faith in him as well. The following scriptures make it clear again. It is the faith of those who have been cured that has made them well. So let us read Matthew 9, verse 22. But Jesus, turning around and seeing her, said, "Daughter, cheer up. Your faith has made you well." And the woman was made well from that hour. In Matthew 15:28, then Jesus answered her, "Woman, great is your faith. Be it done to you even as you desire." And her daughter was healed from that hour. In Mark 10, verse 52, Jesus said to him, "Go your way, your faith has made you well." Immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the way. Luke 7:50, he said to the woman, "Your faith has saved you. Go in peace." In Luke 8:48, he said to her, "Daughter, cheer up. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace." And in Luke 17, verse 19, then he said to him, "Get up and go your way. Your faith has healed you." In Luke 18:42, Jesus said to him, "Receive your sight. Your faith has healed you." Now, if these individuals had lacked faith, they would not have been cured of their health problems. as is evident from James 4:3 that we read earlier. In the World English Bible, the term faith is only used 2 times in the entire Old Testament. And if it comes to the New Testament, it is used 230 times. Why? I believe it is because Jesus has now started his ministry here on the earth, and it is in him that we must have our faith. In the book of Habakkuk in the Old Testament, we see that the righteous will live by faith. For it says, "Behold, his soul is puffed up, it is not upright in him, but the righteous will live by his faith." This phrase is referred to in the New Testament in Romans 1:17, where we are told again the righteous will live by faith. So Romans 1:17 says, "For in the gospel the righteousness of God is revealed, a righteousness that is by faith from first to last. Just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith." I hope you can see from this video how important faith in Jesus Christ is. And remember the words of Jesus, "According to your faith be it done to you." Thank you for watching this video, and may our Almighty God bless you and your family. Thank you.